Hello YouTube, Randallin back again. I'm in my warehouse and I don't think I've shown off the warehouse in our new facility yet. This is my show rack. Over there's boxes, and then over here's isopods, my iguana, like there's just stuff in my warehouse. But what's really cool about my new warehouse is now all the animals that travel to shows are totally separate from my main collection. That was really important to me for biosecurity. I just wanted to keep all of this separate from my main collection. So I just got back from Tulsa, Oklahoma actually, and I've got this box, this big box of blood and short-tailed pythons that need to be unpacked. So I thought I would video me putting all the snakes away where they go and babbling on a little bit. There's a wide spread of animals here, some cool stuff. Let's just get right to it and keep talking. So we're just gonna start off right away with a stinky T+ matrix. I'm gonna try to show you guys a lot of these up close because blood and short-tailed pythons don't get enough credit on YouTube. So this is a T+ matrix blood python, and he's going into 0407 right here. So all these blood pythons that you're about ready to see were produced by my boyfriend Christopher Leach, 507. All the Sumatrans are produced by me, and carpets and hognose and things, but all these bloods and Borneos that we're gonna look through were by my boyfriend Chris, and I just take them all to shows and help him get them moving to their new homes. So when I say this is a karma, so probable het, T+ T negative. It's not a normal, but it's a karma, even though the camera doesn't quite get the color how this is different than a normal. They look more pronounced, and you can see karma a lot easier when they're older. 0507 goes right here. Just gonna keep moving. We've got a lot of bloods to pop through first. Here's a T negative, so we saw a T positive a couple snakes ago. This is a T negative, kind of yellow at this age. Kind of looks like a T positive at this age, but T negative bloods become insanely white and red when they grow up. Like all this yellow and orange is just gonna be red. All right, 05, 04. This sometimes takes me a second because I gotta make sure I'm putting them where they're supposed to be, because this is doubled. So I gotta remember left is the back number, right is the front number, and I really don't want to mess all this up. So all these tubs, when I'm done, are gonna get disinfected because they came from a show. Not that I really worry about stuff. I don't let just everybody willy-nilly handle these, but I mean, they were in public. So this is another T positive. Ooh. And just take note while we're going through here and count 0505. Count how many try to bite me. Let's dispel that myth right here that these guys are mean, because I can guarantee you nobody is going to try and bite me. Not one out of these 30 snakes we're going to go through. And here's just a nice normal. Nice red normal. It's got a lot of striping going on. You go in the back. And let's see what we're at. Here's another quote-unquote normal, but it's, you know, possible double het, T neg, T positive. That's a good looking blood. You are 0509. Oh, 0509. So, like I said, I really like having this show rack, and we're just gonna keep moving through these bloods because we're going to get to the good ones next. Here's a T plus goldeneye. It's a good looking snake. So none of these babies have had their first sheds yet. Not one of them. They're close. Some of them look like they're about ready to. So some of them look a little dirty is the way I would say. It's because they've been on bedding for 6 months without having their first shed. So they kind of just absorb some of the bedding. But once they have that first shed, they're going to be spectacular. And it seems like their baby skin attracts dirt more, but once they have the first shed, it seems to repel the dirt a little bit better. So after the first shed, they don't tend to stain themselves as easily. 701. This is a female, by the way. Female. Nobody has grabbed this T plus goldeneye female who is a nice little girl. 0701. Okay. Moving right along. I think we're almost through all the bloods. And next will be short tails. So Borneos and Sumatrans. 511. This is just another nice normal possible double head. That thing has got like a very cool dorsal stripe. I really like that one. 511. 511. Boom. I have a lot of snakes in here. Oh, this one's cool. This is a step up from the albino goldeneye. This is a T plus albino 007. So pattern is way more faded and blown out, like less pattern than goldeneye. And this is albino, so it's creamy. Very creamy. 0401, where do you go? Right here. I like 007s. I like all blood and short-tailed pythons. They get their color when they age. So the older they get, just the better they're gonna look. So this one pooped everywhere in here. Just another T plus, cute little T plus. Got a very classic pattern on this one. 0409. Here. And like I said, nobody's even tried to bite me so far. No one's even tried. This is a matrix. Just a normal matrix. It's got cool pattern for just being a matrix. 411. Right there. So we saw 007, we saw an albino goldeneye. Here's just a normal goldeneye. Well, not normal, but just goldeneye, so no albino. I'm a particular fan of the goldeneyes. They just have wild pattern that, like all blood and short tails, the color is gonna come in the older it gets. 0405. Boop. Okay, so we just looked at a whole bunch of bloods, but I got a whole bunch of short tails. Like, this is a Borneo, and this is called white wall. Don't ask me to explain all the nuances. This one might bite me. This one's slightly bonkers. Try not to make it bite me. Anyways, the nuances of Borneo genetics, I'm still learning because, like I said, my boyfriend Chris produced all these, and I am still starting to figure it out. But check out white wall. His adult white walls are insane looking. Like, this just becomes bright orange and white. Now it's kind of creamy colored. Oh, this one's gonna run on me. Not biting me, but she's trying to run. 0313, right? Let me get 0213. Get you put away. Should be right here. Yeah. So white wall, and then kind of related to white wall would be ocelot Let's see, you gonna cooperate here? Another cool looking Borneo. Boy, I really need to work on some lighting in here to start getting like good shots of what's going on with these guys. You're good, you're nice. 212, so they are siblings. These striped white wall you just saw slaughter came from the same clutch. More Borneos, different clutch. Blue Ghost Ultra Latte. This is where Borneo genetics start to get me, because I don't know, some of them look the same to me, but there's small differences. Clean. That thing's clean. Blue Ghost Ultra Latte. That's what I said, right? Yeah, go look at it. Yeah. 0905. Way over here. Moving right along, I really like genetic striped Borneos. There's something just catchy about the stripes, especially when they start getting their color. Yeah, this is a little female genetic stripe. Woo! This thing's gonna turn orange. Excuse me. So you're 212. What a beauty. Like, oh, yeah, this thing's nice. Stripey. 213. Nope, that's not what I said. 214. Gotta make sure I keep these straight. I have made mistakes in the past. Okay, I think we're getting through the Borneos. So here's just normals. No particular genetics. I actually don't have a spot for them yet because I just got them from Chris's house to replace some that sold. So they haven't gotten their tug hole yet, but I'll still show you these little normal Borneos. And like I said, nobody's bitten me yet. Nobody's even tried. So what I produced this year are, the only blood and short tails I produced this year was one clutch of Sumatrans by Quick Draw and Brianetta, which was a blackhead, and Quick Draw is a chrome head. So they have started to make to shows. This is a little blackhead Sumatran short tail. Hey, there you are. Making sure it's trying to focus here. I love their bright orange and red eyes. Yeah. So this is a little male blackhead right there. And then of course, since it was a black and chrome pairing, there were black and chromes in that clutch, which is what I was looking for, because you know we want more chromes that look like Quick Draw. So here's just a little baby chrome head from this year. Just a little guy or girl. Guy. PO5. And I think there's only one more in here, and that's my whole baby box. If I wanted to make this video longer, I could go through the yearling box. Maybe I will just go grab the yearlings after this one. Another little female chrome head from this year. Whew, that's a stinky tub. I packed them up on Saturday. I go to the show. I clean them Sunday morning before the show. And then by the time I get home Sunday night, they all need cleaned again without fail. Without fail, every single time. Okay, that box is good for a minute. I'll go grab the yearling box. We might as well just keep going and show you some more snakes. Okay, hold on. I don't like cutting and editing, so no cutting and editing. Just gonna run and go get it. Don't even start barking. Okay, here we go. Unboxing the yearling box. Now, this box actually has some other things in it. such as crested geckos that we are selling for a friend. Lots of crested geckos. Let me just put them over here. But then, oh, one more gecko. The good stuff. Short-tailed pythons. Some of these are taped up, so it might take me a second. But we're going to start off with a bang. This is a yearling caramel albino Sumatran short-tailed python that I cannot believe is still here. She is gorgeous. I might have to scoot this box forward. Gorgeous lady. So these guys were 2022s. Obviously a lot bigger. Lot bigger. She's a lot bigger. And, you know, well established and well started. I can't believe I still have this caramel albino. And if she stays here much longer, she's probably just going to be mine. Yeah, probably. Put her away. 1406. Right here. Wait. 1604. Sometimes I get my numbers backwards. Then we have the normal version of that pumpkinhead Sumatran short-tailed python. This one is actually a het caramel. So this is one Chris produced. I didn't produce any caramels or hets, but this is from his VPI pair. Very nice. Nice little guy. Nice het. What's your number? 16 or 6. And then, this is one that I produced last year. This is a Quick Draw and Hathor baby. Probably one of the normal looking ones from the clutch. Like, Quick Draw and Hathor are some of my favorite offspring. Like, that pairing is killer. But they do throw normals, and this is normal. Nice, but just a normal chrome head. Great little pets. 27. There's 27. We have another chrome head. I don't have to show you every single one of the yearlings because I want to get to these good ones before my camera says no more. This is another one that I cannot believe is still here. She's been going to a lot of shows. She's been handled. Everybody loves this animal, but nobody takes her home. This is a T+ Karma. Check her out. So she's a T+ albino blood python, but she's a Karma, so she's a probable het T negative. We're not going to get into the nuances of Karma right now, but it changes the entire look of the albino. This is not going to turn red. It's going to be more pinky orange. So we're going to put her away. I know her number because she's a favorite. And she's been here a minute. Like I said, these are all 2022s. So I have had them a minute. I know their personalities and I know where they belong because I've played with them a lot. So this is a het ultra. So this is a bigger Borneo. I like when Borneos get bigger. When they're babies, their colors just don't quite come across. But this is a yearling het ultra, although I think there's probably something else going on in here. Cute little dude. 10, 17. I think we're still 0 for like 35 snakes. Nobody's tried to bite me. Here's another Borneo that peed. Man, it is so gross when they pee in their tubs. And this one's all taped up because she was an escape artist. He was. This is just an ultra, but I again suspect there's something else going on in here. Because this is a really cool looking animal. Look at those blue sides. Man, the camera doesn't make them look that blue. So that's an ultra Borneo short-tailed python. And what was your number? 10, 11. Yep, right next door to that guy. I think I have another Borneo. Yeah, there's another one I didn't take to the show because you can only take so many sometimes. Another similar head ultra, potentially, or ultra, potentially more going on. There you go. Get your butts out the way. Okay, we're getting to the end of the Yearlings tubs. I think all that's left in here is cute little blackhead Sumatran short-tailed pythons. So surprisingly, I did not produce these. These were by my boyfriend from a different pair of blacks, but they're good, solid blacks. I think we have one pair left from last year that are just kind of hanging out for some reason. One pair, yeah, it's 1302. Oh, I guess I saved the best for last. Of all the snakes in this rack, this is the one that will probably bite if I freak it out. So I'm really going to try to do this nicely and probably just put it away without showing you too much. It's a blackhead Sumatran produced by my boyfriend, but it's got an attitude. And it's very, very rare I come across a Sumatran with an attitude, and I don't know what this one's deal is. So there you go, blackhead. Boop boop, doesn't really matter. It looks the same as the last one because they're siblings. I'm just gonna put it away and try to make it as uneventful as possible for this poor guy. And done. No bites. That's the way it should be, and that's the way it usually is. Alright, so that's it. That's all my show snakes. That's my show rack. This is my warehouse. We have a lot going on. I'm working real hard on the retail shop, guys. The new iguana cage is almost done. I cannot wait to show everybody. So I gotta go clean all of these tubs, feed some animals, make sure everybody here has water now that they're all put away, and get right back to work, because it never ends when you work with animals full time. All right, I'll see you guys next time.